So let's have some fun with a concept. Concept is cash is king, right? So cash feels safe. Cash is it's nice to see. Maybe you got to stack them in a safe. Maybe it's at the bank. Maybe it's under your mattress. Maybe it's buried in coffee cans. I don't know, but I haven't met people who don't like cash. Right? Looks nice, smells good, everything else. The biggest problem with cash, at least in the past 20 years, has been you're not making any money on that or any interest on it buried under your bed or under the mattress or buried in the backyard. But banks weren't paying anything on cash. So for years, the question has been, what do I do with cash? And investment advisors have struggled with the answer to that because individuals who have cash, well, they could go to the bank and get paid basically nothing. They could go and get a CD and get maybe a little bit higher, but basically nothing, and they'd have to commit. Or they could go to their investment advisor at whatever bank or whatever firm or what have you. And even if it was an independent financial advisor, the rates just weren't good. So somebody could say to you, well, sure, bring your cash over to me, and I can get you like 0.25%. I mean something just absolutely miserable. So as an investor, or not even an investor, as a saver, if you had cash on hand, there just wasn't much to do with it. And so what's fantastic, interesting, however you want to phrase it, about all the craziness in the economy right now and all the craziness with inflation is that the Fed has just jacked rates way, way up. So cash now has become more interesting when it comes to investing. And so a conversation that we're having with people around the country is, what should I do with my cash? And some people have gone to their bank and their bank has negotiated maybe a higher rate. Some people haven't. Some people are going to online savings accounts, that sort of a thing. Other people are looking at maybe CDs that are paying a little bit higher. But what I think is really, really interesting about cash right now is I like cash. I want higher interest rates, but I also like liquidity. I think if you spend a little bit of time researching what all of the investment options are, you're going to find out a couple of different things. So a lot of the money that's on sidelines is cash, but it's also cash inside of retirement accounts. So you have cash inside of a retirement account, something like an IRA or a 401k, 403b, TSP account, just your retirement account. If you start doing a lot of research on how to get a higher rate on that cash, what you'll find is that a lot of banks that are offering the online accounts aren't offering higher rates on that. In other words, they'll give you a higher rate on your money as long as it's not retirement savings. But if it is retirement savings, they don't want to deal with it. So you're going to need a solution there. Another issue is a lot of these banks are going to lock your money up for a certain period of time. I don't meet a lot of people who like the idea of locking money up. Again, it's cash. We want cash to be liquid. So if you take some time, maybe research, not all the options, but as many as you possibly can. Reach out to some independent financial advisors. I think what you'll find, if they're working in your best interest, I think what you'll find is money markets are doing very, very well. So money markets, as long as it's the right one, a lot of times those rates are in excess of 4%. That independent financial advisor should be able to get you more than 4% on cash money. Another thing that you might look into are things like treasuries, treasury notes or treasury bills. Again, there's maybe a time frame there, but it might be 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. Those rates too, at least under current rates, should be over 4%. So there are very, very secure ways right now to stay either 100% liquid or relatively liquid and get more than 4% on your money, without locking into something like an annuity, without locking into something like a CD. But an independent financial advisor should be able to inform you on all of the investment options that are available to you, and you shouldn't leave cash just sitting there earning almost nothing. Thank you for watching. Go to guardingyournestegg.com for your free and objective personal financial plan.